another Heart of the Kingdom stream. It is me, Night Sky Prince. How is everyone doing today? Black Lion Guard, I'm doing okay, man. I've actually slept now. Crashed last night. The reason the stream had to be delayed yesterday is because I was up basically the whole night before. I slept like maybe 3 hours. I had went to sleep and then I could not go back to sleep when I woke up. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I just ran back up the stairs. And so now I'm out of breath. Managed to make it in time for your stream this time. Oh, awesome. Fan eyes. Glad you're here. So yeah, we're going to continue. We were on the Pinocchio level last we left off. But before we continue, there is just a small thing I want to talk about that I think is interesting. Not that. Well, yes, that. I have the game already open. But, okay, there we go. Perfect. I wanted to talk about this first. Guys, this is a brand new cover of Famitsu magazine. So essentially, this is CG. So they have put out a brand new Final Fantasy IX CG still render for Final Fantasy IX, I guess remake, the 25th anniversary. It's not technically for the remake, but it does have a lot of people curious because it's like, so you guys are making brand new CG artworks of Final Fantasy IX, which means that you have been making CG assets for Final Fantasy IX. Curious, why have you been making brand new CG assets for FF9? Now, hold on one sec. Now, of course, it's not just CG. As you can also tell, they painted over it. There's like a clear brushstroke here that you can see right next to Vivi. If I can just zoom in on it here. Yeah, you can clearly see that there's like a brushstroke here. So this is a CG artwork, and then they paint it on top of it. If we can zoom in here, some people say that they do not like the look of Zidane's face here. They're saying that Zidane's looking like a little weird in the face. I can kind of see it. But this is a very, very beautiful CG render. Actually, hold on. Boom. We got the render without text. Someone basically edited the text off of the render. Shout out to the user is Unai, I think it said. They follow me. I'm going to follow them back. Hit them with the follow back for doing a nice render. I'll give it a like too, because I'm nice. Yeah, here's a nice look at this CG render without any text. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I imagine that considering, that there is a remake in development, at least based on what we know, this is based on not rumors, not 4chan rumors, because last time we talked about this in a video, a lot of people were like, oh, well, I never believed it was real because it's all just 4chan rumors or whatever. Please keep in mind that Final Fantasy IX Remake is not like rumored. It is leaked, right? It came from 2 separate database leaks. That is distinctly different than someone saying on 4chan, oh, this game is real. My grandpa, uncle works at Nintendo, and they told me, they've seen it, and they told me that Final Fantasy IX Remake is real, and they're also doing Final Fantasy X-5 and like a whole bunch of other stuff. It's all happening at Square Enix. It's different than that. This is two database leaks, two separate database leaks that have leaked this game. Now, whether or not the rumors that it's canceled or whatever are still true, I do believe that it's definitely been in some sort of troubled development. That's for damn sure, because uh, with all the stuff they're revealing, I mean, even revealing this CG render, definitely real. Like, I mean, definitely they were working on something. So, hopefully Nate the Hate eventually updates us on whatever the hell is going on with this. But yeah, whether it was real at some point or whether the game is still real is kind of something that's, you know, we don't know. We don't know. But we do know that, at some point, up to this point, Square Enix has been working on a Final Fantasy IX remake. It's possible that it was canceled and that we're just getting assets from it, bluntly speaking. We're just getting like, hey, you can have some CG renders and some artworks that we did for the Final Fantasy IX remake, and we'll just roll it all under the 25th anniversary, right? The other possibility is that this thing has been delayed, like delayed by a lot. And it could still be coming at some point. But ultimately, the reason that it has been pushed back is because something has been going on with the game's development and it needs a lot more time. Again, based on the rumors, so we're going to switch away from the leaks and go to what the rumors are saying. According to the rumors, the game was being pulled back in-house for graphical refinement purposes. And that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Let me scoot over. Or like scoot the chat. Or like, actually, let me just maybe like angle the camera, like center it a little bit more. Okay. So it does make sense that it got moved to a third-party studio externally, or I'm sorry, other way around. It was at a third-party studio external from Square Enix, at least according to the rumors, and then they moved it back in-house for graphical refinement purposes. And according to the same rumor, it was basically complete in development. They had already basically finished the game when they had did that. And so, if that rumor is true, which I do suspect that it is, I'm thinking that when they moved it back in house and they realized like how much work that they had to do for graphical refinement purposes, because remember, the fact that they had to move it back in house for graphical refinement suggests to me that this is a very similar situation to Final Fantasy VII Remake, and they got the build back, and the build was jank and it looked like shit. The gameplay skeleton was probably good enough, okay, but it probably didn't look good enough. It probably didn't look up to Square Enix quality. Because if there is one thing that Square Enix is always going to make sure of when it comes to Final Fantasy mainline titles, is that they look good. They will never ship a bad looking Final Fantasy game ever. That's something that they would never do. But also, you kind of have the legacy of a game on the line whenever you're shipping a remake. You don't ever want to ship a bad remake of a beloved flagship title. You don't want to ruin people's memories. And I know people say all the time, well, how can a remake ruin people's feelings about a game? When it comes to brand management, from a brand management perspective, it absolutely can. It absolutely can. And also, we're kind of assuming that most people are emotionally intelligent enough to separate their feelings about two things. And some people are, but a lot of people are just like, this poisoned the memory of this thing for me. So you do have to be careful about remakes, especially if you give them, a certain name. So if this comes out and it's just called Final Fantasy IX, it's not called Final Fantasy IX Remake, and it's not up to quality and living up to the legacy of Final Fantasy IX, then that's an L, right? Because if you're going to call it something like Final Fantasy IX or Final Fantasy IX Remake, it better be Final Fantasy IX in the highest quality as people remember it and associate it with. I'm trying to restrain myself about the reality of this Final Fantasy IX remake. Restraining yourself about the reality of it is good, IMO. It's great. It's like the right thing to do, in my opinion. And the reason I say that is because, even though it has leaked from two separate database leaks, even though we do have reliable sources on it, it's not official and we're not promised it. And something is definitely going on because it's taking a lot longer than originally anticipated. And now there's rumors that it could have even been canceled. So I don't think that, restraining yourself from feeling too excited about it when it's not a promised thing to you yet, I don't think that that's a bad thing to do, right? I understand why, like, a lot of people are trying to keep their feelings in check about it because, no one wants to be excited for a thing that doesn't actually happen. It doesn't actually, like, manifest, right? But I do feel like, especially, like reading some of the comments on like one of the last videos that I made, that a lot of people were trying to be like, ha, I never got excited for it. Therefore, I am better than all of you who did get excited. And I also think that that's pretty damn lame because, again, if this was like a 4chan rumor or something like that, or if it was just like, someone posted on Reddit like Final Fantasy IX remake was real and like a bunch of other rumors kind of coincided it and then people got excited for it, then I would be like, yeah, you know what? You played yourself. But at the same time, we're not getting like rumors from some guy that says that, oh, this is real. And then now he's saying, oh, it's canceled. We got database leaks. These are leaks. They're not rumors. It's not fabricated. Val Control, thank you so much for the super chat. Good to see you guys. I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy VII Remake and the Kingdom Hearts battle system. Would you be okay if Final Fantasy IX Remake ended up using it, or would you prefer if it kept the original combat and camera style? I think that Final Fantasy IX Remake should be Final Fantasy IX, which is not to say that they can't make combat changes, but I do think that it should keep a turn-based ATB style of gameplay, and probably not lean into like a 7 Remake or Kingdom Hearts style. Although I am, as I talk about all the fucking time, a huge fan of both of those systems. I think that it should play in a way that feels like Final Fantasy IX. And for more reasons than just a purist standpoint that, I want to see the game play like it did originally, I think that there's actually a few reasons that Final Fantasy IX Remake being turn-based would be really interesting. The first is that we would get a new Final Fantasy game that I guess you could call mainline in a way. Depends on if you want to call remakes mainline. Given the budget spent on them, I would say that they're mainline. But it would be a brand new Final Fantasy title that has turn-based combat. Something that we have not gotten in a very long time. Technically, depending on if you want to call it command-based or turn-based, you can technically say 13, but if you're in the purest sense of the word, maybe not since like 10, right? So I think it would actually be really interesting to see how people would react to turn-based Final Fantasy in 2026, 7, whenever this game ends up launching, right? Like how would the modern era people react to turn-based Final Fantasy? I think it's going to be a lot stronger than people think. The other reason that I think that Final Fantasy IX Remake should keep a turn-based style, and this is something that I don't think a lot of people think about or talk about when they talk about action versus turn-based, but it's always the thing that I'm quick to point out, is that turn-based combat in turn-based games are a lot cheaper to produce than action games are. Action games require a lot more animation work, a lot more development work, a lot more QA, a lot more everything, a lot more planning in general. They are much more extensive and require much more money. And if we talk about Final Fantasy, the brand potentially, managing its development costs, turn based is an option to do that, right? Like, it's not even about action versus turn based on, like, oh, which style is more, innovative, or which style is this and that. Literally just a cost analysis. Oh, turn based would be an interesting way for us to like save a huge amount of money. And not only would they save a lot of money, they also would get like a ton of praise for it, right? Like if FF17 came out and they were like, oh, FF17 is going to be turn based, there would be people that are like, oh my God, it's turn based again. Let's go. People would be excited about it. In reality, it wouldn't even have to be about turn-based versus action, or like which one is better, or like which one can like get us more fans or anything. It can literally just be about, this is a cheaper system to produce. And like it doesn't have to do anything with like any of the other discourse that people talk about. No one brings this up at all when they talk about the potentiality of Final Fantasy going turn-based again. People only talk about which system they prefer. But when I say turn-based is not off the table for Final Fantasy, I don't even mean that, oh, I just prefer turn-based. I do like turn-based. I like action games too. But it's like it's not even necessarily about like why turn-based isn't off the table for FF. It's literally not off the table for FF because they could probably sell the same number of units that they've sold with like Final Fantasy 16 and Rebirth. Make a cheaper game, and all the meanwhile get praised for returning back to their roots. So that's why I say like turn-based is like not like, it's like not an option. Are there really a lot of people who think that a turn-based mainline FF would flop nowadays? I don't know if there's a lot of people, but I do know that the argument is certainly made at a high frequency that there's people that think that it would flop. I don't think necessarily that I don't think that, like, I mean, obviously an action FF is not destined to flop, right? Like Final Fantasy 15 also did really well. So I think that they can sell a lot either way. I think it's probably a lot more arbitrary than people think that it is. I think what people most care about is the game being awesome and really cool, and like nothing people had ever seen before, and creating a lot of interesting conversation. And that's why, Expedition 33, I know people hate to have it mentioned in every Final Fantasy conversation, but it's just so relevant to the topic. That's why Expedition 33 did really well. But it's not just Expedition 33, guys. That's also why Final Fantasy, turn-based Final Fantasy, did really well. Turn-based is actually more popular now than it was when FF games were coming out, right? Because now you can say, oh, hey, this is this big new turn-based game, and people legitimately get excited. Whereas, like, when I was growing up, it felt like everyone hated turn-based. Most people just kind of like, they played Final Fantasy despite it being turn-based. And now people actually like long for and appreciate the turn-based style. But I also think too that when most of us were younger, turn-based wasn't as appreciated as it is now. So, hot take, but I feel Expedition 33 is more Souls than turn-based. It kind of is. I don't disagree necessarily. I swear my mother's graves, Tales of Daybreak has solved the turn-based and action-based debate. The game just needs the budget of a big AAA Square Enix Final Fantasy game. I mean, that's like always the thing about the turn-based versus action discussion is that people will point to a game like Trails Through Daybreak, and then they'll be like, well, if you guys like turn-based games so much, why aren't you buying this? But also, I mean, the kind of reality is that budget and production value scale typically to the number of people that it appeals to. And so, yeah, if you gave that game a AAA budget and AAA graphics, more people would pay attention to it. And I know that for a lot of JRPG fans because they tend to be more into stylized graphics, they tend to be more into handcrafted things. They look at that and they're like, that fucking sucks. How come you just can't appreciate the wonderful art that games like Xenoblade, for example, have already? And why do you need the big AAA visuals and stuff like that when these games already look great? And that's a totally fair assessment. It's just that, like, realistically speaking, most people do notice stuff more whenever there is a bigger visual fidelity around it. And I mean, that's why Final Fantasy has those graphics, right? It's not a coincidence that Final Fantasy is the JRPG with the most aggressive influence, or I mean, the most aggressive, how should I say this? The most aggressive work on its graphics, the most aggressive graphical presentation possible, the highest quality visuals that they could possibly make. Yeah, that's not separate, again, from why Final Fantasy is so popular. Part of what made FF popular, aside from other, JRPGs at the time, was that it was the best looking JRPG. Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they blew every other JRPG out of the water. And when you know it, that created mainstream attraction for it, especially in the West. So, people try to separate those two things, but they are literally inseparable. And I don't even think that that's a fortunate thing at all. Fortunately or unfortunately, it kind of just is what it is. I do think that it sucks a little bit that, games that, are more stylized, like Trails, like a Xenoblade, for example, don't get more attention for their visual style. But, that's why Final Fantasy looks like that. That's also why Final Fantasy blew up in the West, and probably why Dragon Quest didn't. So, can't really blame SE for the path they took, so now it's going to be interesting on what they decide next, regardless of what Yoshi P said. Stupid question, but what are the chances SE can help Sakaguchi re-release Lost Odyssey, or is it too tied to with Xbox? I think it's too tied to Xbox. Microsoft would have to publish a Lost Odyssey remaster, unless Square Enix got the rights of it from Microsoft, which I don't know if they would do. Skill Up's doc. Oh, first of all, thank you, Josh Z, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Skill Up's documentary on the making of E33 was eye-opening. So much serendipity involved in the making of that game. Yeah, his documentary on E33 was amazing. And, I would say that, like, to some degree, serendipity is involved with making any good game. Like, games are so complex and so difficult to make. And, the more you learn about game development, the more impressed you are that any game actually fucking ships. Like, it genuinely becomes something that's like, wow, it's a miracle that anything actually gets out of the door. I'm like so surprised. Even learning that Final Fantasy 16, for example, this was actually something that got brought to my attention recently. Because I didn't really know it at the time of the time that this information dropped. It got like kind of overshadowed by all the other information that was coming out at the time. But I learned that like FF16's icon fights took 10 to 12 months to make. Like each one took 10 to 12 months. And like just like knowing that, I'm like, holy shit. That's not even anything else on the game. right? And so that's why they had to have separate teams like Platinum and the Kingdom Hearts teams working on those fights at the same time in order for that game to ship on time. And it's stuff like that that makes me think like, holy crap, how do fuck do games ship? Right? That's so insane, right? Like each part of the team is working on all of these different fights, and each one of them is taking a year to produce. Didn't the KH team work on some of 16's combat? Yeah, and they also helped with the icon fights too. But that's also the thing about like when we talk about managing, the budget more reasonably, is like it's like, do we need icon fights? I mean, obviously FF17 wouldn't have icon fights anyway. Uh, but spending money on that stuff isn't necessary, is what I'm really trying to get at. And like when it comes to like, FF9 remake being turn based, or like whether FF17 could be turn based, it's one of those things where there are still millions of people that would love a turn based system and wouldn't stop buying Final Fantasy, and then they would produce something that's ultimately cheaper than making a AAA action game, which is very, very expensive. I mean, they already spend a lot of money on, all this stuff in game development. So turn-based would be cheaper, and again, they'd get praised for it. And FF9 Remake, I feel like, is the perfect way to test the waters for if that would work at scale for a mainline numbered entry. So it probably won't be for Final Fantasy 17. I don't think that like even if they decide to go back to turn-based or whatever, I don't think that would even happen with FF17. I think that would happen with Final Fantasy 18 at the earliest, if it were to happen. That being said, as I've said 1,000 bajillion times before, the best thing that they could do if they're going to stay action is to stick with the re-trilogy combat, because that's like their best combat. I'm curious how FF9's overworld would look like. I mean, I assume that it would look like an actual overworld too, right? Because again, the big reason why FF7 had to be multiple games and all this other stuff, other than the story expansions they were doing, is in part because they were expanding the overworld map to be an open world, like a AAA open world, right? And then once you make all the battles like these extraordinarily elaborate, like tons of like animations, transitional animations between phases, and doing like all this other crazy stuff, that takes up a lot of budget. Sometimes I look at like the Final Fantasy VII remake, and I look at like the animations they have between each boss's phases, and I'm just like, they must have spent a couple $1,000,000 just doing the animations that transition the boss phases in Re-Trilogy alone. I'm like, that's actually kind of insane. Like, those are really expensive, really in-depth, cool animations. And I'm just thinking, like, this is really cool, but like half of your audience is just asking for a guy to run across a field and like whack another guy with like a non AAA animation. and again, if we're talking about cost, and then if we're talking about like how many people action is bringing in versus like how much action is costing to make, then it really does stand the reason, like, fuck it, just go back to turn-based. Anyways, I try to explain this on fucking Twitter, and it's like people are like, they're just like, how you pray bravely default, and I'm like, motherfucker, that's not what we're talking about. That's not why I'm saying this. But typically when I can explain it on here with my voice, and we have time, and I can elaborate like why it's not even like, it's like literally not even about preference of like system. It's like literally about like, they have an economic reason, an economic and social reason to leverage potentially turn-based. And I'm not even saying like that's like their only option. Like if they don't do turn-based, they're fucked. Because I don't believe that. Actually, YouTube was being dumb. What's YouTube doing? Jai, is YouTube acting weird? But yeah, like I don't even think it's like they must do turn based or they're cooked. The fans demand turn based. They're like, that like it's over for them because if there's no turn based, it's not really Final Fantasy, and like it's not even about that. I do like turn based combat though quite a lot, and I would be excited to see one, but that's not even like why I'm suggesting it. Like it just literally makes financial and marketing sense even for them to do that. And again, Final Fantasy IX remake is like the perfect testing ground to see if people would actually like that and would they'd actually buy that. And I think it will work, because I think that the number of people that will buy Final Fantasy IX remake will not be like significantly shorter than the number of people who bought like Final Fantasy 16 or Rebirth. I don't think anyone who bought like I don't think anyone who bought like 16 is going to be like, "Oh, I'm not going to buy Final Fantasy IX remake." Right? And I don't think anyone who bought Rebirth is going to be like, "Oh, I'm not going to buy Final Fantasy IX remake." Right? But if it's using an overworld map and it's using turn-based combat, then that's probably going to be a cheaper game to make. Because an overworld map is a cheaper thing to make than a AAA open world with multiple fully realized regions and tons of side content in between. I've been wondering about what Yoshi P said about how it's up to the director slash creator slash director to decide what system will be, but doesn't that contradict what he said before, how they analyze the decision also from a business perspective? Yeah. So I mean, listen, what he's saying is business speak, and what it really means is that we are giving ourselves adaptability to make what we need to make. And we're not locking ourselves into one thing, so that we can always say that like we can always gear shift and make what we want to make. That's exactly why he's saying that. So that's why it seemed to contradict what he said before. But really, if you read between the lines and you know what it is that it's basically saying we might make another action game. We might make another turn-based game. We're going to make whatever the fuck we need to make. And we're not going to lock ourselves into one thing. And that way we're able to always make the thing we want to do. And that's really what it's about. It's not about anything else. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, by the way. That's just the nature of business. Sometimes things need to change. And so, yeah. So he's saying like, hey, if we ever need to make this shit turn-based again, we're going to fucking do it. But if we don't, and we decide to keep pursuing action, then we're going to do it. Now, this being said, yeah, I do believe that like somewhere in Square Enix, they are probably considering turn-based Final Fantasy. But I don't know if that means it's actually going to happen. I mean, another thing that people have to also kind of understand is that like everyone inside of Square Enix and everyone working on Final Fantasy is not a monolith. Right? If you read these interviews, there are people that always like that actively disagree with kind of the direction of one thing or another. And so, even then, it's not like everyone in there has decided that this is the correct thing to do. Which is to say that there's probably turn-based purists who are still in the company working for it, who believe that FF should be turn-based. And then there's also, a lot of, people who are like Yoshi P or Kitase that are like, no, we should push forward with action, right? So I don't think that like, you know, every single person in there is like, yeah, we're gonna make an action game and like action is the only way forward. Um, you know, think about a company that you work for or have worked for that made a decision and you vehemently disagree with your management, and maybe other people around you also disagree with your management, but they all kind of just go with it because you know, that's what the management did, that's what the company does, and you're just a guy and you get paid. So even though you you might creatively disagree with it, you know. But then, you know, when it comes to be your turn to direct or it comes to be your turn to lead the next project, then you might actually implement, you know, what you feel like should be done. So, yeah, I don't think Yoshi P was necessarily trying to say anything like, you know, deceptive or speak out of two sides of his mouth or anything. I think that he was just saying the kind of business position that is the correct thing to say PR wise, which is just to say we're gonna make, you know, whatever the you know the company feels is the right direction at the time is the thing that we're gonna make, and ultimately that is kind of how it should be, right? Like you should just be, you should be making the thing that you think is going to succeed ultimately. And again, I think that that can definitely be an action game, or I think that can also be a turn-based game. It is literally up to Square to decide that and to make that. But ultimately, I just hope whatever they make, it's good and that we all like it. So, okay, let's go ahead. Let's load the file. Hold on, let me see the AC. Okay. Okay. Whew. No wonder it's so hot in here. I was like dying. Okay. We just got high jump, by the way. Let me do one thing. Dude was just appeasing both sides. I mean, I don't think he was just like trying to appease both sides. I think that like, again, it's just like literally about giving the company room to do whatever, right? It is kind of different than like what Kitase's original stance was, and because what Kitase had said prior was they had no plans to go back to turn-based. And so I actually do find that to be different than what Yoshi P said, which was like basically like leaving it open-ended to like whether they would go back to turn-based or not. So. I fucking love that we have high jump now. So awesome. I can't wait till we get glide.
Come on.
Do you have to hit these guys with magic maybe? I think so. I don't remember the mechanic behind him, but fuck it. We ball!
Hey, let Pinocchio go, Riku.
A puppet that's lost its heart to the heartless. Maybe it holds the key to helping Kairi. How about it, Sora? Let's join forces to save her. We can do it together. What? You'd rather fight me? Over a puppet that has no heart?
Heart or no heart, at least he still has a conscience.
Conscience?
You might not hear it, but right now it's loud and clear. And it's telling me you're on the wrong side.
Then you leave me no choice.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Jiminy, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I guess I'm okay.
huh?
I love how darkness just like allows you to open up portals. Like once you like, there's probably like lore shit for this, but like once you like become associated with the darkness, you can just open up a portal and leave. And I feel like it's not even Kingdom Hearts that's like that, but like other lores of other games too. Like darkness just like allows you to like do cool shit. This is why people don't fuck with light. Light is lame, bro. Kingdom Hearts is darkness now. Sorry, chat. It is. Darkness is just cooler. I feel like I can just beat this with jump slop.
Heal.
Maybe not.
Heal.
Maybe I should use arrow.
Defense.
So you can't hit him from the back. You have to hit him from the front.
Come on.
Yeah, I kind of feel like you can brute force this with jump slop.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Heal. 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 Heal.
Oh, do I have poison? Oh, is that what that is? Oh shit, yeah, it's poison.
This should help. Come on. Heal. Wind. Come on.
Yeah, arrow and jump slop. That is the entire fucking meta. Oh shit, no! No! Am I caught up with Union Cross lore? Hell no, to be honest. Like, if I'm gonna be like completely honest, I find that shit so laborious, like, to look into and to like. That's why, like, low key, I'm kind of glad that Missing Link got canceled. Cause I'm just like, oh my god, thank fuck I don't have to like deal with this shit.
Come on. Come on. Heal. Heal.
It's like wild to think that Kingdom Hearts had status effects once upon a time.
Come on. Come on.
Right, like we had like poison. That's crazy.
This should help.
Actually, wait, does 2 have status effects? I don't even remember. It does, right? It's been a long time. Maybe I should try guarding. There we go.
Come on! Heal! This should help. This should help.
Dang, that fucking poison always gets me.
Heal! Come on! This should help. Heal! Wind! This should help.
Fuck. Fuck me.
Thunder!
Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
Heal!
Oh my god.
Here!
Down to the wire. Down to the wire.
Thunder! Thunder!
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
Riku! Riku, where are you?
Power of time. We learned stop. That was sloppy. It was not great. I did not master the mechanics of that fight.
Puppet now.
I just
Precisely.
And
like
her
brute
heart
forced
was...
it.
Taken by the heartless, no doubt.
Tell me, what can I do?
There are 7 maidens of the purest heart. We call them the princesses of heart. Gather them together, and a door will open to the heart of all worlds. Within lies untold wisdom. There you will surely find a way to recover Kyrie's heart. Now, I'll grant you a marvelous gift. The power to control the heartless.
Oh, status effects. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Soon, Kyrie.
Two BBS and 3 do. Yeah, okay. They all had it. I think it's like, it's semi-rare though. It's not like you're dealing with it like a ton. But it's also, again, it's also like why it's so weird that like something like FF16 didn't have these things when like they already kind of figured it out in this game. I sure hope Pinocchio and Geppetto are okay. Yeah, hopefully they landed somewhere safe. Riku. Interesting. It let me back here. Am I supposed to be here? Let's find out.
Come on! Come on!
So I actually don't know.
What
Yeah, I guess not, right? Square Enix needs to play their own games, not gonna lie. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, I guess we're not supposed to be here then. But it leads us back here for whatever reason, so. Oh, Monstro spat you out, so it just sent you back to Agrabah? Okay. Cool. That's what I thought it was, but I couldn't remember if I was supposed to do something here or not. So let's just go back. There's a tournament being held at the Coliseum. JD, what's up? Bro, holy shit, 66 months? God damn. My homie, dude. Holy fuck. I hear there's a great reward for the winner. Fuck that. We're gonna come back to them. To the Coliseum, of course. But, we'll come back when we're prepared. The world map music of all time. I know. I love it. You can do it now? Yeah, no, I definitely know that I technically can. The thing that made me not want to do it now is because we did one before and then we got to the last round and I died. Excuse me. So I don't want to do it again and then die. Bill, thank you so much for the super chat. You guys like Stranger of Paradise. I'm about to beat it and I have no idea what it's about. The dialogue is hilarious. It's a decently fun game to mess around in, but I think it wasn't particularly great for me overall, but it does have some fun aspects to its combat for sure. And yeah, I think you'll find the ending of it pretty. I don't know. A lot of people say it's pretty compelling. They found the ending like really compelling. So for like everyone who was playing, like the story comes together in the ending. So I don't know. For me, yeah, I was kind of a contrarian on that one. I have fun with it in co-op. Yeah, actually, it's a really fun game to co-op because you can run through the whole game with a friend, and it's really fun to do. Is FF15 any better than 16? Okay, so I don't think that most people would find 15 to be better in most ways. I think that... Okay. I think 16 has better combat. I don't think anyone disagrees with that. But I think that 15 has a... Motherfucker! God! Ah! God damn it! Yeah, I think that most people like 16 more than 15. But I like... I think that 16 is probably a better game, but 15 hits on the notes of Final Fantasy better for me. But I think both of those games have problems. M2, thank you for the super chat. I own World of Final Fantasy, but I never sat down and played it. I've thought about doing a stream on it. So maybe we'll stream World of Final Fantasy at some point. But I actually just never sat down and played it. But everyone I know who did play it told me that it's a really incredible game. And then I should have played it. And the fact that I even say turn-based in Final Fantasy and that I haven't played World of Final Fantasy makes me a hypocrite who should, yeah, so... yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the combat in either games. Like, I'm not like a huge fan of 16 or 15's combat, personally. So between me, it's like, I guess, like, when I play 16, I'm not fighting the control scheme like I am with, like, Final Fantasy 15, which is often the case. 15 just plays kind of horrendously when it comes to combat. 16 is just a much better experience on that front. But, I do think there are some notes that Final Fantasy 15 hits on that 16 doesn't. And honestly, it's kind of that I like the Chocobros more than I like... Oh god. Am I gonna die? I'm gonna die. Oh god. No. I think we made it. Yo, let's fucking go. Best world, let's go. Isn't Yuzora a reimagining of Versus 13 Noctis, not 15 win? Yes, that is correct. Not creating your own gummy ship in this game is punishable by playing Chain of Memories. I bought the Royal Edition. It was on sale for 60% off. I mean, that's another thing too, is that like, I do like a lot of the stuff that they ended up adding. Like, people were... FOV camera is like pushed out here. I'll bet the people here are scary looking too. Don't worry, we look spooky too. If they scare us, we'll scare them right back. You think so? There we go. Poutine had all the right pieces, just wrong execution. Yeah, I agree. Oh, that's right. These aren't enemies. But they're not attacking.
And now, allow me to introduce the Master of Terror, the King of Nightmares, Jack Skellington!
They need a K-pop Demon Hunters world in Kingdom Hearts 4. That's what's taking so long. It got delayed because they're adding that movie into into Kingdom Hearts 4.
Bravo! Those ghosts will be a big hit at this year's Halloween.
And Sora's gonna become a K-pop star when he goes into that world.
Thank you. But their movement still needs work. It's not scary enough. I want to strike bone-chilling terror. I'm going to consult the doctor.
Then I'll go attend to the decorations.
this world, all I remember is the sheer fucking kino of it. I can't wait to fight fucking Oogie, big ass Bugman. There's also a good world in Cage too, as well.
I don't understand. Maybe the guidance system was damaged in the explosion.
Nonsense. My devices are always perfect.
Oh, I've got it! Why, of course. The Heartless need a heart. Doctor, do you think we can add a heart to that device?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated. Let's get to work.
To make a heart, first take a container with a lock.
We need the key to this thing first.
You're really gonna unlock it for them? Why not? If they succeed, we won't have to fight the Heartless, right? Besides, I want to see the Heartless dance too. Don't you? Not really.
My, that was amazing. And you are...
Sora.
Well done,
Are you planning to go
Sora.
straight into Cage
I'd like
2? We
you
might
to
take
be
a break
part of
before
this
we go
year's
into Cage
Halloween.
2. But
What's this Heartless doing here?
Oh, the
I
Heartless
did
came
not
town
want to
just
play
recently.
Chain of Memories
What's
again,
frustrating
though,
is
if
I
I'm
can't
honest.
get them to dance with me.
I can only
So,
do that one
the doctor
time
and I are trying to improve
in a
the
lifetime.
guidance system. He's quite a genius. Okay, Doctor, let's continue. The ingredients for a heart. Pulse. Emotion.
Terror?
Fear. Hope
See, I would like vehemently disagree
them
that
all together,
ATB is not
and we have a
turn-based.
heart.
It's just like a timer deciding the turn order and not like an algorithm behind the scenes doing it. Curious on this, both of the mainline Cage titles, 1 and 2, have a revisit op for story purposes, Atlantica in 1,
Maybe we're
several worlds in
missing
2.
some
Do you think 3 would have
ingredients.
benefited this
Let's
as
try
well,
adding
considering most
memory.
of the story is back heavy? Most
Sally?
of all of the worlds in 3
Sally?
complete their respective story
Good
beats in
for
one go.
nothing girl. Don't know
Yes.
why I bothered creating
So
her.
I'll actually
Sally's
talk
got
more
the
about this
memory we
after
need.
the scene,
See if
because
you
I have a
can
lot to
track
say
her
on it.
down.
No problem. Sora, would you like to come along?
Sure.
So here's the thing about the world visits, right? The multiple world visits allow for the pacing of the game to feel a lot more brisk, right? Like, how long were we in Monstro? Not that long, right? However, if you lock the world to one visit, then what happens is that you have to be in one place for a very long time. Instead, what happens here is that we can go to one world and we can spend like an hour and a half there, and it can be really cool and interesting to explore. And then it's like, oh, and now we're off and we're doing this other thing. And then it's like, oh shit. And then actually when I come back to those worlds, I have different abilities and stuff. So all the things that I saw, all like the Trinity icons that I saw, I was like, oh, okay, now I can go back. And now I have different opportunities to explore this world in different ways and different things that I can do now in that world, now that I have different abilities. So multiple world visits are good. And I've seen people argue that they're not, and that people are fucking wrong about that. Doing the world all in one go is not a more enjoyable way. It doesn't benefit the story pacing. It actually hurts it quite a bit, actually, because, you know, when tying all the worlds together, it's hard to do when you can't revisit a world, right? Like all these beats, they kind of get like tied in together a lot, and then they kind of like lead into the next world a lot more, and a lot more basically clean way than they would if it's just all one world visit. It means that every world has like the burden of introducing itself and wrapping itself up all in one go. And it's really not that good, in my opinion.
We have a major
But this is good.
crisis.
This is a smarter thing to
The
do. And so
Heartless
is
are completely out of control. We
2.
can't stop them.
Maybe our experiment triggered something. Everything will be fine, Mayor. You have nothing to worry about.
The Heartless are completely out of control. The festival will be ruined. I love the way the Heartless look in this world. Why are we arguing about FF7 on YouTube chat? What's going on? What are people even talking about?
Come on!
Is this all I'm supposed to do here? Let's see. Is there anything at the guillotine gate? No. Actually, our stats are already at full here. Let's see. We came in from here, right?
Take that! Come on, come on!
No, it's the graveyard, maybe. There we go. Let's check this place too. Once the Heartless here are out of our way. Okay, cool.
Come on, let's go!
Come on!
Yeah, so I mean, one of the reasons that KH4 is taking so long that people haven't really considered is that all of the worlds in Kingdom Hearts are unique, right? So they can't reuse assets in the way that a normal video game can. Every world is like a brand new set of assets entirely. And I imagine that actually takes a very long time to make.
Zero, have you seen Sally anywhere?
Is something wrong, Jack?
No, everything's going great. We're going to have the best Halloween ever. All we need now is your memory.
Memory? You mean this? Jack, I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you try something else? There's still time.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned. Once we give the Heartless a heart, they'll dance just as I envision it. Trust me, you're going to love it.
got all these abilities now that I'm not looking. Hurricane Blast from an aerial combo unleash a extremely powerful finishing blow attacking the enemy below. Okay, cool. Combo plus. A lot of cool stuff. We haven't looked at our equipment since like the beginning of the game. It's mostly fine though. Donald has no equipment. Victor ring and like just give him 2. Fuck it. So we haven't looked at their equipment at all this game. Should probably get them some new equipment, really. And have these kids star in the festival instead. They look rather frightful and funny too. They'd be better than the Heartless. Yeah, you should listen to Sally, Jack. Best and worst KH game? I don't think I have anything like that's like not a cliche answer. Best, I would say, is obviously Kingdom Hearts 2 or this.
Yeah, I sure did. A heart.
For both for different reasons, and then worst. Maybe I do have a contrarian opinion. Because I'll say that like worst is actually gonna be, and this is where I'm gonna get like doxxed and hated. Worst is gonna be Union Cross for me. and I only say that because it's a gacha that's separate from the rest of the game, the rest of the world, and not the world, but the rest of the experience. And that makes it really unfortunate. And it has all the important lore, and so if you don't play it, then it's just like, you're screwed. So, yes, this is it. Now, just one more ingredient. We need surprise to complete the heart. The mayor should know where it is.
A heart. That bonehead Jack is really making a heart. I'll be jiggered. That works for me. Ooh,
You'll be what?
Get my hands on that. Well, I've got no hands, but I'm still gonna nab that heart and control the heartless.
You'll be what? Missing Link dying might make it so that they do something to make Union Cross accessible in some way, but who knows with this new Square Enix? Yeah. I don't know what the new Square Enix is gonna be, you know? That's like always the tough thing, is that we really don't know where they're gonna be headed after this reboot, right? But, I would like to think this reboot is going to be awesome for them. Nothing that they've done so far doesn't make me think that the reboot will be a good thing. So... Fucker. You know what?
Thunder!
And it missed.
Thunder!
Holy fuck. It's because I'm not targeting him and it didn't soft lock? I don't know. But, yeah.
Heal!
Where the hell do I go? Is it the graveyard? No, I don't know how to do those. What's the mechanic behind those rare Heartless anyway? I don't remember it. YouTube chat, why are we arguing about remake? What happened with remake to make us argue about that? 7R is not the focal point of today's stream. That'll up to the mayor, so we need to find the mayor. It's not one of these buildings. Where the fuck do we go? I mean, that's like playing Kingdom Hearts 1 in general, right? It's being like, where the fuck do I go?
Come on!
And then not knowing. And then wandering around and being like... Oh, it's a cool treasure chest. I like the way they hit that. Yeah, I mean, I expect Kingdom Hearts games to continue to take a really long time to come out. Like, a really long time. And again, it's because you can't reutilize assets in the same way that you can with any other game, right? Each world has to have unique assets. Sometimes Sora has to have unique designs even, right? And all that takes time. So they have to come up with unique designs, and they have to then implement those and make different assets, and... I mean, even for this world, right? The Heartless have different textures on them. They're stylized differently.
Come on!
So, I expect Kingdom Hearts games to basically take a long time for the foreseeable future. Unless, like, we live in some world where, and I'm not saying I approve of this or want this, but unless we live in some world where, like, AI somehow makes it, like, easier and faster to produce or something like that. Otherwise, you know, this is just kind of like what it is for creating things. I bet something happens if you pull it 13 times, though. I don't know. Okay, I'm done. Dang, where the fuck do we go? There's only, like, 3 environments, and I still somehow am like, what the fuck? Okay, maybe it is to the graveyard. How do these guys work? Oh.
Thunder. See ya.
You have to use the right magic, right?
See ya.
No. That's right. This part. There we go. Ghosts rise from those tombstones. Check the tombstones in order the ghosts appear. If you get it wrong, you're in for a surprise. Check the tombstones in the order the ghosts appear. Let's try from these two, so check the order that goes up here. Okay, one. Splendid. Now go look at the pumpkin. Sweet. Jack in the Box. Well, that was some surprise, eh? Is that it? I hope the heart's finished in time for the festival. Cool. So is that all we're supposed to do here with the mayor, or is it? Oh.
Fire! Thunder!
No.
Stop! Ha! Come on! Stop! Ha! Come on!
What the fuck? How do you deal with these motherfuckers? There we go. Oh, whenever they're like that, you can't really attack them, right? But how do you make him go out of that state? Oh, I guess they leave it over time anyway.
Heal!
That's fair. There was a boss fight here, I remember. But I don't think we do it yet. So lantern, try lighting it? Bro, I need to... Do I have an ether? Okay, I do. Let's also put some other items in here. All we need are ethers.
This should help. Fire! Come on! Heal!
Yeah, when FF9 Remake gets announced, I'd like to do a playthrough of it on here as well. So hopefully when that happens, we'll do that and we'll go through it together with Moguri mods, and then we'll do an FF9 essay, because it's been way too long for me with FF9. Way too long. And I definitely need a refresher on 9. Okay. So I think we can talk to him now? I don't know, actually. It didn't seem like we did anything significant enough to trigger the next cutscene. We did, though. Yes, this is it.
There you go. This time it's sure to work.
lost them.
Do you think Sora should remain the main character, or do you think it's time for a new generation of Keyblade Warriors? Whenever you suggest that it'd be interesting to have a protagonist that's not Sora, even if Sora continues to get games, that's like a controversial opinion generally. So I don't know if I can say that and not get my ass beat, but I do think that like a new protagonist, and I'm not even saying like, oh, no more Sora games, but I do think like a separate story aside from like the main story with Sora that's not connected to any art, that's just like a story about like a different Keyblade wielder altogether would be really interesting. Sorry for the camera work there. We have better playable characters like No. See, that's just like an extension of like the current Kingdom Hearts story. I mean, like, it would be cool if like they were just like basically like Final Fantasy. Like if there were Kingdom Hearts games that had nothing to do with like the main Kingdom Hearts plot, like whatsoever. Like it's like literally like this is like an entirely different Keyblade wielder story. And has absolutely nothing to do with Sora or Xehanort or Organization 13 or any of the current like known stories. Just like if it was just like, yeah, this is its own entirely different thing. That'd be cool. So it wouldn't be like anything that we've gotten so far where, you know, 358 is about Roxas or like, you know, Terra, Ventus, Aqua. Yeah, that's still like part of the saga and like mandatory stuff that you have to play, right? I'm saying it'd be cool if like they just had like a brand new ass Kingdom Hearts that was just like, and I'm not saying stop making Sora games either. I'm just saying like it'd be cool if there was like a, you know.
Fire! Come on! Come on!
What the fuck? That would be insane. Could be the new IP. I mean, in a way, in some ways, it was kind of like what Versus was going to be too, right? Versus was kind of going to be Kingdom Hearts without the Disney. But gameplay-wise, it'd be Kingdom Hearts. Fuck. I hate these guys.
Here I go!
Am I gonna hit anything? Not hitting anything is like the apex of using Sonic. Just dancing around. Not hitting shit.
Come on, let's go!
Oh my fucking god. Okay. I'm just gonna skip past the enemies and like let's just focus on like what we're supposed to do next while we're here. beat the enemies in order to interact with that, in order to do it, so.
Thunder! 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 Here! Heal!
About to use Thunder Slop. Let's go. Let's go.
Heal! Win! Come on! Come on! Come on!
There we go.
Thunder! Here! Heal! Heal!
Oh my god, so many enemies here. Fuck no, I'm not dying again. Okay.
Thunder! Come on! Here! Here! See ya!
There we go. There we go. Now I got all these fuckers out the way. Let me not trigger more encounters here, and then there we go. Okay, there we go.
Come on! Heal! Let's
Okay, let's go. There we go. Look at all these beautiful health orbs that we got. Why is there still a fucking enemy? Okay, there's not. Okay. Okay. Oh, there is. What the fuck, bro? No. I'm not.
Come on!
Okay. Fuck all that. Let's just move. Except we can't, because we can't open the treasure chest.
Come on!
Bro, they laid the enemies on too thick in this area. Honestly, kind of in like a lot of areas. Encounter rate is a bit crazy.
Heal! This is it!
Okay, so the trick to using Sonic is to always retarget as you're using it. So, oh my god, bro. Just layers of fucking encounters. Like, bro. Oh, max AP up, dude. Let's go. We need that. We need that a lot, actually.
This should help.
Bro, are you fucking serious? There's even more. Oh my god, and then it cancels out and we just lose the MP. Heart of the Kingdom 1. Final mix. Heart of the Kingdom 1. Fuck!
Come on!
Supposed to be scared for your life here? I guess.
Come on!
I'm scared for the encounter rate. Okay. Oh my god! Bro!
Come on! Come on!
Bro. What the fuck? Not even turn-based games have encounter rates like this.
Come on!
Okay, we have officially defeated all the enemies in the game, hopefully. I think. Oh my fuck. Okay. Flare, nice. Or not, chat. There are still enemies.
Come on!
Oh shit.
Heal!
I'm not risking shit. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, okay. Do I need glide to get this? Fuck. No, there seems like there's a way. Fuck! Dang. There's no way to get this, I think, without glide. That sucks. Man, that sucks. Try switching the keyboard mid-air? Really? Does that work? Is that like actual tech? That didn't do anything. The fuck? No. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? No! That's where that leads? Oh shit, I forgot. Oh my god. Now we have to go all the way back through. Ah!
Fire!
Oh my god. Please don't be an encounter. Please don't. No! No!
Let's go! This is it!
Oh my god, dude. I have to fight everything all over again. I know. Maybe if I sit still here. Ah! Let's go. Let's go. Fuck that treasure chest.
I knew Oogie Boogie was behind this.
The design of this shit is so tight, by the way. It's so cool. This is like probably my favorite world in KH1. No! I forgot about...
This does not look good.
Come on! Here! Heal! Heal! Come on!
No!
Take that!
I hate how easy that it is to cancel out of Sonic. You can cancel out of it so easy on accident.
Heal!
Listen. Oh my god, it's best to like stick by the thing that you want to initiate
Take that!
and not move too far from it. So once all the enemies clear out, then you can interact with it. Oh my god, we don't have fucking Goofy. Why do we even bother with taking the other party member out? It's actually not worth it. It's better to just keep them in, because then when you have trinities, you can't do anything about them.
Come on, fellas, let's go! Oh, this is
Come on! Come on!
Good, all the enemies fell off the cliff. Also, Heartless don't take fall damage, which is kind of crazy.
Here I go! Thank
This game's combat system was not meant for encounters where you're like meant to like try to avoid falling down, because everything you do, you go up.
Here! Fire! Fire!
Ether, nice. Here we go. Okay. I just love the way this is designed, actually. Despite the frustrations I get from it.
Fire! Fire!
does not look good!
That missed. I love how the boys will just hop the fuck off. Like, they'll just, like, immediately end it all. But it's fine for them, because they teleport right back up, right? Whereas with me, if I fall, it is like literally Jover. So there's that. What was that? Nothing. Okay. I'm being so careful to not fall off this damn thing. There we go. There we go. Are you playing them all in order? Just 1, 2, and 3.
Here I go!
Let's go!
Fucking Sonic to win, bro.
Let's go! Heal! This should help.
I'll behave, I promise. It's just following orders.
Is this the PC version? Is there a lot of mods to improve graphics? I need to replay this only for memories. I haven't touched it since PS2 release. Unfortunately, most of the mods were broken by Square Enix's update. However, the most important mod, which is the camera FOV mod, that still works, and I highly recommend it. Excuse me. We were just following orders. Oogie Boogie told us to steal the heart. It's all Barrel's fault, sorry. Oof. It was his idea to tell Oogie Boogie about the heart. Yeah, that's right. But you guys said you should be ashamed. Okay, sweet. What the fuck are we? Just following Oogie Boogie's orders. Actually, wait. Let's make sure we have a clear idea of where we're going. Told us not to give away his hiding place, and we're not supposed to talk about the lever either. By the way, him saying that about how we're not supposed to talk about the lever is the most that Kingdom Hearts has ever, KH1, has at this point held our hand on anything. Because everything else, it has not. You'll never find the green door. The green door. Huh. Yeah, reaction commands are fucking awesome. And I think that, like, it's one of those things that, like, maybe a small minority of people were complaining about. And, like, everyone else got it. But somehow the feedback of, like, the minority somehow prevailed. And we ended up with reaction commands being gone in Kingdom Hearts 3. But it's like everyone who I know who possesses a brain loved reaction commands and saw how awesome they were. And I'm glad that they're fucking back. That was kind of a moment for me where I was like, okay, Kingdom Hearts 4 might have some fucking sauce to it. This shit might be gas. I don't know. But like prior to that, I was kind of like, And he tells me that reaction commands are coming back, and I'm like, oh shit, King. Okay, let's fucking go. KH is back. Maybe I can like time out the battle if I stand here long enough. Oh, I can. Sweet. Mega Ether, nice. Where the fuck is the green door again? That is here, right? And what did the lever do again? That we hit. Because we hit that lever. We hit the lever and then he said not to tell us about the green door. You'll never find the green door. Okay. I guess it's not in here. Is that right, chat? Feel free to backseat. If you want. Because I don't fucking remember where the green door is. You go outside for the green door? Okay. That's what I'm thinking. It has to be somewhere. Probably. Fuck it. Let's dream drop this distance, boys. Sora is so floaty, he does not take fall damage. Okay. I'm gonna walk along the wall here. Carefully. Oh, that's right, we don't have him. So I can't use it anyway. Fuck me. Alright. We can't go... Wait, how the fuck is that possible? How the fuck do we come through there? And that's a one-way when it's gated. That doesn't make any sense.
Fire! See ya!
Okay. Let's see where the green door could be. If it's back in town. I don't think it is, though. I think it might have been in that zone. But I just don't remember. So we'll investigate real quick. And then if not, we'll head back there. To the laboratory real quick. Alright, back before Oogie Boogie. Okay, so that is what we're supposed to do. That is what we're supposed to do. It's on the side of the giant tree. Oh, really? You have to fall a specific weird way? Okay. Wait, is there not another? No, there's not.
Heal! Come on! Thunder! Thunder!
Oh. I'm not moving.
Fire!
I'm not moving. I don't care what this fucking jackass Heartless tries to bait me with.
Heal! Fire!
There we go. I have not done Atlantica yet. Oh, here's the crane door. That's funny.
Come on!
Beat these guys real quick, and then we'll go through the green door. Oh, level the fuck up. Let's go.
Heal! Heal!
Just before the boss fight.
Come on!
Actually, Donald has abilities too that we have not even. MP haste, yes. Recover MP when you're hit in battle. Yeah, sure, yeah. Treasure magnet, sure. Goofy's got all his shit on. Oh, that's right, we got a boost. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Oogie Boogie, give me the heart. Give me back the heart.
Want it? Well then, come on over and get it. Ah!
I love how comically evil
Let's
he is.
see if I can get their attention. Oh, hi,
Bro, I've already killed enough of these guys, dude.
It? Nobody disrespects me! Nobody!
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Fire! See ya! Heal!
Wow, okay.
Heal!
Starting it off with heel slop. Okay. Let's nice.
Heal!
You can do it!
What is this? Oh. What the fuck?
Heal!
Okay, I don't remember that mechanic whatsoever.
Fire!
Okay, you can't hit him. From here. What? How the fuck does this work again, chat? You have to press the glowing button as it is lined up to Boogie. Oh, okay. That's how it works. I'm cooked.
This should help. Heal. Heal. Come on.
Okay, there we go.
This should help.
Oh, no! No, I hit the wrong one on accident. God damn it. And now this motherfucker's laughing at me. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Fucking bag of dicks. Okay. No. No! Oh my fucking god. This is annoying as fuck. Please just let me beat the shit out of him. Please. Ah, fuck.
Heal.
No! I feel like the FOV mod is kind of not helping. Yeah. Oh my god.
You can do it!
We're just gonna have to grind this out, chat. Oh, finally, thank fuck.
See ya.
Wrong one.
See ya.
Wrong one.
This should help. Heal. Come on. Come on.
Okay. Well, that one's new.
This should help.
There we go.
Here I
There we go. Oh, wait, can you deflect the dice? That's interesting.
Heal.
There we go. Jump slop. Let's go.
Heal.
Okay, there we go.
This should help.
I hate this fuck. Oh my god. You can deflect the regular dice, not sure about the orange ones. Okay. Worth the try, Oogie. I wish. I mean, Jack. I'm sorry I called Jack Oogie. Oh, we have the things are glowing right now. Fuck. What am I doing? Got it. Oh my god. There we go. Squash it. So that heart was a failure after all. Zane, holy circlet. Answer report 7. How did he get so big? It's brimming with the power of darkness. Oogie Boogie is drawing power from those dark globs. So we just have to destroy those things, right? Look, chat. This is an icon fight. Icon versus Icon. Let's go. Well, Icon versus Sora. Early icon prototype. It's funny too, because like now that I'm thinking on this, I'm like imagining like what if this was like Kingdom Hearts 4, right? And I'm also imagining how you see how this is like mostly static, right? And like we're just moving around Oogie, and it's like it's not like a ton of fucking like resources necessarily went into this. But if you imagine like the Kingdom Hearts 4 version of this exact same thing, it would be like how epic it would be, how much more aggressive it would be in terms of animations and things that you had to like fight off and like mechanics that you had to do. And it'd be amazing, right? But it's also apparent that making that would take 100 times longer than like what we than like what we currently have. And so, yeah. Please don't start me outside of the save point before. Okay. I guess I'll do the ones I started with before. Except I don't know how I got around there because I wasn't even supposed to go up that way. So, we'll just start with these.
Come on!
Don't forget about air. Oh yeah, you're right. That's a good idea from the fireballs.
Heal!
Cool.
Wind!
Nice. Yeah, arrow always comes in clutch, man. Fuck. No.
Heal!
Okay. Okay.
Come on! Come on!
Okay. Oh, okay. Nice. So we can go out here.
Wind!
Get our arrow back on. Because God knows I don't want to die now. Fucking shit, dude. Oh my god.
Heal!
No! What's up, Repertuski? Oh my god. No! No! Oh my fucking god! No! Fucking, I'm gonna start over here. Fuck!
Wind! Come on!
Careful around the hair, you about to tear it off, I know. Bro, fuck me.
Defense!
Okay. Didn't I? Oh. Okay.
Wind!
Okay.
Heal!
To get behind here, I'm somewhat covered. There we go. Oh my god, no! You're technically under level. You're supposed to do Atlantica first, difficulty-wise. Oh, you're right. But I wasn't looking at the thing. Fuck. That's why. Well then... No, fuck it. We're like already here anyway. We're gonna finish this shit. Wait, what the fuck? There's treasure chests under there.
Come on!
Okay. Okay. Being underleveled though certainly makes sense for why I feel like everything takes so many damn hits right now.
Defense!
Okay. We do want to get this one though, right? Oh my fuck. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god.
Come on, fellas, let's go!
No way, dude.
Come on! This should help. Wind!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat? Chat? Chat?
Defense!
Chat? We need to get this one still. So we gotta go back over here.
finish it.
We didn't equip more ethers. We can't use...
Come on! Ha! Come on! Defend! Heal! Come on! Come on!
Oh, thank God. Oh my God, dude. There ain't nothing you are going through that we didn't go through like 20 years ago. Keep going. Yeah. Bro, it's honestly crazy thinking about how I played this as a kid. And coming back to it, and this game is actually still pretty challenging. Because it's so funny, because most of the games that I like revisit, I'm like, this is easier. And to be fair, I still think that this game is like easier than like when I encountered it as a kid. But that being said, KH1 is still fairly difficult in a lot of ways. Like, it's still like not what I would call like a super like easy game, especially considering like what the target audience was supposed to be for this game. It's actually pretty fucking challenging.
Sally, why didn't I listen to you?
Don't feel bad, Jack. We'll come up with another plan for Halloween. Next time, we'll do it together.
Back in the day, though, you had youth resilience. Yeah, it's honestly crazy how far we still are from Cage 4. We won't see that game until almost the 2030s. I know, it's so depressing. I guess we have no choice. We'll have to cancel the Heartless Halloween Festival for now. Here, I want you to have this. Pumpkinhead. Visit us anytime, Sora. Next year's Halloween will be the scariest ever. Emotion, memory, we need to put in all the necessary ingredients. What else do you need to make a heart? What is a heart anyway? I can't figure it out. I also like that in all the worlds, the story has basically been taken and made so that essentially it's thematically appropriate for the story of Kingdom Hearts, where I felt like in 3 in particular, that's kind of like where that like went out the door a little bit. I'm probably lying about that. I haven't touched 3 in a while, so don't quote me on it. But from what I can remember, it does feel like the worlds are a little bit more appropriate here than they were in like 3. Anytime's got quiet. Yeah. We're done with this world for now, right, chat? I think my magic is as good as Donald's now. No way, not in a million years. Why don't you go see Merlin? Work on more of your magic. I think we're good, partner. We should actually warp. We should warp to Monstro and then go there. The best worlds are when they are retellings of with new dialogue rather than reenactments that just recite the movie dialogue verbatim with Sora and company thrown in like a fanfic, right? And that's how KH3 felt in a lot of places, especially like on the Frozen worlds. Man, the KH2 design of this Keyblade is, well, not this Keyblade, but the KH2 Nightmare Before Christmas Keyblade is just like perfection. Actually, I think most of the Keyblades in KH1 are just kind of like, okay. I don't think like Keyblades really get good until Kingdom Hearts 2. Like that's when Keyblades start to be like, oh shit. Keyblades are cool. Yeah, I used that Keyblade a lot because it was the strongest, actually. That was the one that let me beat Sephiroth back in the day. And I was so proud of beating Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 2 that I actually like went to my friend's house and I beat Sephiroth for them on their save file. Like, my friends would be like, will you come over and beat Sephiroth for me? And I would do it. Which is like the nerdiest thing I've ever fucking done in my life. Sephiroth defeating service for other people. Okay guys, prepare for landing. Land where? In the sea, we'll drown. Not with my magic, we won't. Just leave it to me.
Come on, Sebastian.
Ariel, wait! Slow down! Don't leave me behind!
S2K, thank you so much, man.
Oh, relax, Sebastian. They don't look like one of them. Right, Flounder?
I don't know. There's something weird about them.
What do you mean?
They do seem a little different. Where are you from?
We're from kind of far away. And we're not really
Yeah,
used
we're
to
not
these
going
waters.
for the platinum or anything crazy, so we just want to do the main story and the super bosses.
I see.
That's it.
In that case, Sebastian can show you how we swim around here.
Ariel! King Triton will not like this!
Oh, don't worry.
The texture, like on her face, on Ariel's face, has an issue where there's like a seam going straight down the center. I don't know why that's happening. Easy for you to say. Okay, it's time to learn to swim properly. Circle to rise and square to dive. Then release them to stop rising or diving. Okay, cool. This was a cool idea, though. Right? Because you don't need circle to jump, and you don't need square to dodge, roll, or guard. So they were just like, we can assign that to different buttons. Good luck. Not that way? Then which way, bro? This way? What? Where'd he go? Oh, he wants you to follow him. So that you can get used to the controls. That's right. Oh, you can lock onto him? Well, too late.
Now let's move on to safety fence.
Sebastian!
Yeah?
Underwater combat's not so bad, guys. At least so far. I remember all the complaints about it, though. I think it might open it. Oh, yeah. It's because there's... Part of it's just because there's no soft lock, right? To, like, attacks. And so... Those creatures chased us here. Oh no, those monsters might be heading for the palace too. We better head back right away. But what if we run back into more on our way? I'm sorry, but we need your help. Please come to the palace with us. The trident markers on the walls point the way there. We won't get lost as long as we follow them. Let's get going. Atlantica. Yeah, not so bad so far. See, I feel like you can't even remake Kingdom Hearts 1, right? Because I feel like you just turn it into a different game if you do. So much of the charm of Kingdom Hearts 1 kind of comes from the fact that it's like this early PS2 game. And I feel like if you remake it, it'll basically be something different. And that something different might still be good. But I just think it'll be different than like kind of like what this game currently is. You know? I think it's like next to impossible to actually remake this game, if I'm honest. For a lot of reasons, you know? For starters, I mean, even with the voice acting, right? Like, the voice actors aren't getting any younger, and it's already kind of a challenge for them to, at least I know for like Haley Joel Osment, to like kind of like probably to make Sora's voice in the same way that he does now, you know? It's kind of tough as a grown man to sound like a 16-year-old boy, or in the case of like KH1, like a 14-year-old boy. So yeah, a little difficult. So they'd be limited on what they could do in terms of voice recordings, unless they got like a stand-in actor to do KH1 like imitations of the actors, which is always a slippery slope for people, and especially, yeah, I mean, that's definitely, you know. And so, yeah, I don't think that I don't think that you can, like, really do it in the same way. Ah, fuck. Donald always heals me when I'm healing myself.
Thunder! Come on!
The little Timmies and Tommies won't mind Sora's voice being different. Yeah, I don't think they would. But I'm just worried about, like... I don't know, like, how other people would react to it. I don't know how the actors would react to it.
As long as I have my trident, I will not tolerate those creatures inside this palace.
Daddy?
Oh, Ariel, when will you listen? It's dangerous out there. Strange creatures lurk outside.
Behold, you swim before the ruler of the seas, His Majesty King Triton.
And who are they?
They helped us fight off those creatures.
They don't look familiar.
We're from an ocean very far away.
Yup, we came to find the keyhole.
The what?
What's that?
Well, it's a...
There's no such thing, certainly not here.
But Daddy...
Ariel, not another word. You are not to leave the palace. Is that clear? Perhaps I'm being too strict. I'm just concerned for her safety.
Of course, Your Majesty. But I must admit, now I'm quite curious about this keyhole.
That need not concern you, Sebastian. Have you anything to report?
Just as you suspected, Your Majesty, they seem to be coming from Ursula's Curato.
I knew it. That sea witch is up to no good again. A sea exile from the palace has taught her nothing.
Yes, she poses serious danger.
And I told you to keep Ariel away from such danger, did I not?
Your Majesty, please,
Okay, sweet. So now we go back. At least I think. Come to my grotto. I want to show you something. There it is, see? Again, it's like the most hand-holding you'll get from Kingdom Hearts 1. Is the camera pointing you to like where you're supposed to go next. One time. And then that's it. Look at all the wonderful things Flounder and I've collected. Also, another thing too is that KH1 has a lot less voice acting in it in KH2. Because I feel like all these scenes that we're seeing now that are not voiced would definitely have been voiced in KH2. So in 2, they definitely stepped the budget up for voice recordings. I think it's all from the outside world. Someday, I'm going to see what's out there. I want to see other worlds. Does that sound strange? No, not at all. This also mirrors, like, really well, again, with Sora also wanting to go explore the worlds. Used to feel the same way. Used to. I mean, still do. Hey, why don't we try looking for that keyhole you were talking about? But your father said, oh, he treats me like a little girl. He never wants to let me do anything. He just doesn't understand. Yeah, you're so right. Fuck your bitch-ass daddy. Ooh, can I steal some of Ariel's thingamabobs? I can. I can steal her thingamabobs. Oh my goodness. Nice. See, I like how there's treasure chests and then there's video game treasure chests. And you can only open the video game treasure chests.
Those impudent fools will never find the keyhole. But the girl could prove useful, and I've got the Heartless on my side. Triton, my old friend, your day is coming.
Heal!
Okay, so big Kingdom Hearts 1 moment. But where do we go next? I feel like that is like the most Kingdom Hearts 1 thing that you can ask is where do we go from here? Mega potion. Nice. Fuck it. It's definitely the biggest world so far, too. I guess you can't open these during combat. Cottage, nice. You watching this gameplay really makes me wonder how far back Nomura and the writers thought of old Maleficent, Master of Masters, old Keyblade user plotlines. I feel like he may have thought of it as soon as like right after this game. I don't think he was thinking about it with this game because KH1 is like the most incompatible game with like I feel like a lot of other stuff that happens. Like for example, like one of the more notorious example was like the Keyblade choosing its wielder, which is definitely not a thing anymore, but it used to be. And so some stuff I think he might have thought of, but other stuff I don't think that he did. Okay, I think we'll actually just go ahead and call it a stream there, and then we'll figure out how where the fuck we're supposed to go next stream. Cause I don't remember, chat. I don't remember. It's been so long. We're supposed to find the keyhole. That's like the last objective that was given to us. We'll figure it out. Maybe we're supposed to head back to King Trenton. I don't know. This is always how KH1 tends to go. You just gotta figure that shit out. Okay, chat. Love you all. We'll pick this up. We'll resume on Friday. That'll be our next stream day. I will see you all on Friday.